Race relations have certainly dominated the headlines this year, with tensions between African Americans and police, the rise of the movement Black Lives Matter. It has become a part of our national conversation. So CNN and the Henry J. Kaiser Family Foundation joined forces to explore how whites, blacks, and Hispanics feel about race, ethnicity, and the role they play in all facets of American life. The findings, here you go. Half of Americans feel that racism is a big problem. That's up from 2 decades ago, and in fact, up from 4 years ago. Have racism and discrimination changed in the last 20 years, or has just our perception? Don Lemon's here with more on these enlightening poll results. I was thinking back, Don, it's so interesting to think that the numbers almost doubled since 4 years ago. I was thinking back to 95 when numbers were still kind of high, 41%.
Yeah.
What was going on in 95? Bill Clinton was president, O.J. Simpson, the trial was about to begin.
Was about to begin, but also the economy was better then during the Clinton administration. And then you have 2011, that was what? Near the height of the downturn in the economy. And then President Barack Obama had just been elected a couple years before. But that is interesting to me because it was only, 41% in 1995 that said that racism was a big problem in America. I need my glasses, I'm getting going. And then in 2011, 28%, and now 49%. 49%, that's half. And to me, that is an interesting number. But what's more interesting is, and probably not as surprising, is that blacks and whites see it differently. So our country's divided, 49-49. When you break it down between blacks and whites and Hispanics, because this survey is based on blacks, whites, and Hispanics. Racism, a big problem in America. Whites, 43% say it's a big problem. Blacks, 66% say it's a big problem.
And Hispanic, look at that number.
64%. But you said the question is it real or is it perceived? And how do you measure perception and how do you measure reality? Because when you think about it...
But somebody's reality is real to them.
So this is a big survey that we did in partnership with Kaiser and that we've been talking about and meeting about. But when you look at these numbers, 30, 40 years ago, you and I may not have been able to even sit here.
Fair enough.
Right?
Yeah.
So my grandparents or even my mother could not walk on the same sidewalk as a white person. So you don't have that happening overtly in society today. So how does one measure progress? Is it perception or is it reality?
Isn't that progress?
That is progress.
That's something we can measure. But yet, how do you explain the
numbers? But to say in
numbers?
1985 or 1995 that it's worse now. Is that a reality?
Then look at the realities, the fact that black and brown faces make up a majority of the men that are in prison.
Right.
Look at the majority
the prison industrial
of people,
complex.
Right, and the prison pipeline. You talk about what's going on in inner cities where a lot of people are living well below the poverty line.
We talk about the videotape that we're waiting for Chicago for Laquan McDaniel, 17-year-old, the officer.
That's reality.
That is reality. That is reality.
Well, it's a perception of reality.
Right.
Because what you'll hear from the other side is you and the media decide how to make these things related to everybody else, and instead of somebody attacking the cops, you make it the cops attacking them. Instead of guys doing crimes and being in prison, you make it sound like they're victims. So people have different perceptions of what reality are on the same set of statistics.
But this also plays into it, because we see more of it. We're able to record more of it, and we're able to record more instances, not just with police officers, but interactions with people, and you're also able to document it more
So that's awareness.
That's
so the awareness has gone up.
Right.
Maybe the numbers are reflecting the awareness where whites 20 years ago, it wasn't as overtly, they didn't have to acknowledge it.
Could it also be an expectation of what we would have felt
We thought that it would get
where it
better.
would be, and especially under President Obama.
Yeah.
I mean, I think a lot of people had great hope, to use his word, that things would improve for black and brown people under the leadership of a black president. I know there's been some criticism on both sides of that.
That is discussed in this survey, and I can't give it away because the full release comes out on my show at 10 p.m.
Oh, how convenient.
Eastern this evening.
You're keeping secrets from us now.
But what the most interesting point to me was where the biggest problem, was it institutional discrimination or was it individual prejudice? And it's not exactly what you think it is, because we talk so much about institutional racism. To me, and I guess I'm kind of giving it away, but to me, what would be more important is that it is baked in the sauce, right? You go to work for an institution and there's racism there. You live in a country where there's institutional racism. But it's surprising the poll results don't actually show that. I think it's a bigger problem when it is baked into the sauce because it's harder, right, to deal with it. It's harder to figure it out. It's not as overt, and you have to go around it. But you're discriminated against. You don't get certain opportunities. People don't see you in a certain way. Rather than someone on the street, when I was growing up, someone called you the N-word or someone, you just, you
Right.
told them back, and that's what made
Oh,
you stronger.
baby, you're
It's
biting off a
different now.
whole lot tonight on this special, let me tell you.
Yeah.